English Academy Plus podcast.
Your daily dose of simple English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am so happy you are here today.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It is so good to see you. Or, well, hear you.
Yes, that is right. You cannot see us, but you can hear us, and that is perfect for learning English.
That is true. You can listen to us while you cook, while you drive, while you relax on the sofa.
Or even while you are in bed. No judgment. No judgment at all. We are happy you are here no matter where you are right now. Okay, so today we have a very interesting topic. A topic that almost everyone has an opinion about.
Oh yes, this is a topic that can start a big conversation, maybe even a small argument.
Maybe. Today we are talking about city life versus country life.
City life versus country life. Big city or quiet countryside? Which one is better?
Which one do you prefer? Think about it. We will talk about this together today.
And by the end of this episode, maybe your answer will change, or maybe it will become stronger.
Either way, you will learn a lot of English today. Useful words, real phrases, natural conversation.
So let us begin.
Oh, before we start, just one small thing.
A very small thing.
If you enjoy this kind of easy English conversation, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us.
And if you learned something useful today, give us a thumbs up. One little click, it means a lot to us.
Okay, now let us really begin. So Alice, let me ask you something. Where did you grow up? Did you grow up in a city or in the countryside?
Oh, that is a great question to start with. I grew up in a small town. Not exactly the countryside, but not a big city either. It was somewhere in the middle.
Interesting. A small town. So it was quiet?
Very quiet. Sometimes too quiet. When I was a teenager, I always wanted to move to a big city. I thought the city was exciting and full of life.
And did you move to a city?
Yes, I moved to a big city when I went to university. And at first, I loved it.
At first?
At first. We will talk about that later. What about you, David? City or countryside?
I grew up in a big city. A very big, very noisy, very busy city.
Oh, wow. So you were a city boy.
Totally a city boy. Everything was close. Shops, restaurants, schools, buses, everything was nearby. I never really thought about the countryside when I was young.
Interesting. And now? Do you still love city life?
Now I am not so sure. My feelings have changed a little, and that is actually what we want to talk about today.
Exactly. Because city life and country life both have good things and bad things.
Both have advantages and disadvantages. Let us look at both sides. Okay, let us start with city life. What are the good things about living in a city?
The first good thing, and I think most people agree, is convenience.
Convenience. That is an important word. Say it with us. Convenience. Convenience.
Convenience means things are easy to find and easy to do. In a city, you have everything nearby.
Supermarkets, hospitals, schools, cinemas, gyms, restaurants.
Everything is close to you. You do not need to drive for 1 hour just to buy milk.
That is a very real example. In some parts of the countryside, the nearest shop can be very far away.
Yes, in a city, convenience is very high. You can get almost anything, anytime.
And connected to convenience, there are also more job opportunities in a city.
Yes, more jobs, more companies, more options. If you want to find work, the city usually has more choices.
Especially for young people. Many young people move to cities because they want to find good jobs.
That is one of the biggest reasons people move to cities. They say, I am going to the city to find a better future.
And it is understandable. The city offers more chances to grow professionally.
Professionally, that means in your career, in your work life.
Good point, Alice. Another good thing about city life, entertainment and social life.
Oh yes, in a city there is always something to do. Every weekend there are concerts, festivals, sports events, museums, markets.
You are never bored in a city.
Well, almost never. There is always something happening somewhere.
And public transportation. In many big cities, you have buses, trains, metro. You don't even need a car.
That is true. In some cities, it is actually better not to have a car because parking is difficult and traffic is terrible.
Traffic, one of the biggest problems in city life. But we'll get to that soon.
Yes, we will. But first, let us keep talking about the good things.
Another good thing about living in a city, diversity.
Diversity.
That is a beautiful word. Diversity means many different kinds of people, cultures, languages, and ideas.
In a big city, you can meet people from all over the world.
You can eat food from every country. You can hear different languages on the street. You can learn about different cultures just by going outside.
I love that about city life. The city feels alive. It feels like the whole world is in one place.
That is a really lovely way to say it. The whole world in one place.
So, convenience, job opportunities, entertainment, public transportation, and diversity. These are the main good things about city life.
But now, let's talk about the not so good things.
Yes, every place has problems, and city life has some big ones.
The first problem, and almost everyone knows this one, is the cost of living.
Cost of living. This means how much money you need to live somewhere, and in big cities, it is usually very high.
Very, very high. The rent, the money you pay for your home, can be extremely expensive in a big city.
Extremely expensive. You might pay a lot of money for a very small apartment.
A very small apartment. I remember my first apartment in the city. It was so small. I could stand in the middle of the room and almost touch both walls.
Oh no, that is tiny.
It was tiny, but it was all I could afford. Afford means the money I had was enough to pay for it.
So in the city, you pay a lot, and sometimes you get very little in return.
That is the reality for many people, especially young people.
The second big problem, noise and stress.
Oh yes, the city is loud, very loud. Cars, buses, construction, music, people talking.
It never really stops. Even at night, many cities are noisy.
And that constant noise, constant means it never stops. That constant noise creates stress.
Stress, that feeling when you are worried, tired, and overwhelmed. Many city people feel this.
I felt this. After a few years of city life, I started to feel very tired. Not just physically tired, but mentally tired.
Mentally tired means your brain is tired. Your mind is exhausted.
Yes, too much noise, too many people, too much rushing everywhere.
And that brings us to another problem, traffic and commuting.
Oh, traffic, my least favorite topic. Tell us about it.
In many cities, the traffic is terrible. You can sit in your car for 1 hour, 2 hours, just to travel a few kilometers. That is so frustrating. And many people do this every single day, every morning and every evening.
This is called commuting. Your commute is the journey from your home to your work.
Commute. Commute. Commute.
And a long commute is very tiring. You start the day already tired, and you end the day even more tired.
Studies show that long commutes make people less happy. This is a real fact.
I believe it. I used to spend almost 2 hours a day just traveling to work and back home. 2 hours every day.
That is a lot of time. Over 1 year, that is hundreds of hours just sitting in traffic.
It is crazy when you think about it.
Another problem with city life, pollution.
Air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution. In a big city, all of these can be serious problems.
The air in some big cities is not clean. You can sometimes even smell it when you go outside.
That is not good for your health, not good for your lungs, not good for children growing up.
And finally, one more problem with city life. Sometimes the city can feel very lonely.
That might surprise some people. How can you feel lonely in a place full of people?
But it is true. In a big city, people are often very busy. Everyone is rushing. Nobody has time.
You can live next to your neighbor for 5 years and never have one real conversation with them.
That happens a lot in cities. People live very close together physically, but they feel far apart emotionally.
It is one of the sad parts of city life, the loneliness in the middle of the crowd.
The loneliness in the middle of the crowd. What a phrase. Let us remember that one. Okay, now let us move to the other side, country life. Life in the countryside.
Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine this. Green fields, fresh air, birds singing, a small house with a garden.
That sounds so peaceful.
Doesn't it? Peaceful is the perfect word for country life. It is quiet, it is slow, it is calm.
And that is one of the biggest advantages of country life. Peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet. No car horns, no construction noise, no sirens. Just nature.
Just the sound of the wind, the birds, maybe a river nearby.
It sounds like a dream. And for many people who are tired of the city, it really is a dream come true.
Another big advantage, fresh air and nature.
In the countryside, the air is clean. You can breathe deeply and feel good.
Breathe deeply. Like that.
Yes, exactly like that. And you are surrounded by nature. Trees, fields, mountains, rivers. It is beautiful.
Being in nature is very good for mental health. It helps reduce stress. It helps you feel calm and happy.
Research shows that spending time in nature lowers stress levels. It is scientifically proven.
So just by living in the countryside, you might feel healthier, both physically and mentally.
That is a big advantage.
Another good thing about country life, the community.
Oh, yes. In a small village or small town, people know each other. They help each other.
Your neighbor knows your name. Your neighbor knows your family. If you have a problem, someone will help you.
That feeling of community, of belonging somewhere, it is very special.
And we said earlier that city life can feel lonely, but in the countryside, that loneliness is much less common.
People look out for each other. They check on each other. There is a real sense of togetherness.
Togetherness. I love that word. The feeling that you are part of something, that you belong.
And another good thing, the cost of living in the countryside is usually much lower.
Much lower. The same amount of money that buys you a tiny apartment in the city
Can buy you a big house with a garden in the countryside.
A big house with a garden, fresh air, peace and quiet. Sounds amazing.
It really does. And for families with children, the countryside can be a wonderful place to grow up.
Children can play outside safely. They can run, climb trees, explore nature.
They are not stuck inside a small apartment looking at screens all day.
Well, maybe some of them still look at screens. Children love their screens everywhere.
That is true. But at least in the countryside, there is more space, more freedom, more fresh air.
And the lifestyle in the countryside is generally slower and more relaxed.
Slower pace of life. Pace means the speed of things. In the city, the pace is very fast. In the country, the pace is slow and gentle.
Slow and gentle. I think many busy city people dream of that.
David, can I stop for just 1 second?
Of course. What is it, Alice?
Friends, we make these videos because we love helping you learn English. And honestly, your support means everything to us.
So if this channel has helped you even a little, please consider becoming a channel member. Just click the join button. It is right there below the video.
When you become a member, you help us invest more into this channel. Better lessons, better quality, more videos made just for you.
Every single member makes a real difference, a big difference.
Thank you, friends, really. Now, back to winter.
Let's go.
But, and here is the big but, country life is not perfect either.
No place is perfect. Every place has challenges.
Let us be honest about the challenges of country life.
The first big challenge, fewer jobs.
Yes, in the countryside, there are fewer companies, fewer offices, fewer opportunities.
If you have a specific career, if you are a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, an artist, it can be very hard to find work in a small village.
Many young people leave the countryside because they cannot find good jobs there.
They move to the city for work, and sometimes they miss the countryside very much, but they feel they have no choice.
That is a very common story around the world. Young people leaving their villages to find a better income in the city.
Income means the money you earn from working.
And now, with the internet, some people can work from home. They can do their city job while living in the countryside. This is called remote work.
Remote work. This has changed things a lot in recent years. More and more people are choosing to live in the countryside and work online.
That is a very interesting development. We will talk more about that soon.
But another challenge of country life, fewer services.
Services means things like hospitals, schools, shops, banks, transport.
In the countryside, these things are further away, sometimes much further.
If you are sick and need to see a specialist doctor, you might need to travel a long way.
If you want to buy something special, you might need to drive to the nearest town.
And if you do not have a car, this can be very difficult.
Public transportation in the countryside is often very limited. Limited means not much, not frequent.
Maybe one bus in the morning and one bus in the evening. That is not very convenient.
So you really need a car to live comfortably in the countryside.
And that is an extra cost. A car costs money, petrol costs money, maintenance costs money.
So the lower house prices might be balanced out by the cost of having a car.
That is a good point.
Another challenge, and this surprises some people, the countryside can sometimes feel boring.
Especially for young people. If you are 20 years old and you want to go dancing, go to concerts, try new restaurants, meet new people,
The countryside might not offer very much.
There might not be many events, many places to go, many things to do in the evening.
And for social life, if you are new to a small village, it might take a long time to be accepted.
Small communities can sometimes be closed. Not always, but sometimes. People know each other for many years, and a newcomer might feel like an outsider.
An outsider, someone who does not quite fit in.
So you might feel lonely in a different way. Not the loneliness of the crowd, but the loneliness of the outsider.
Both can be difficult.
And one more challenge, the weather and the elements.
Oh yes, in the countryside, you are very close to nature, and nature is not always kind.
Heavy rain means muddy roads. Heavy snow might cut you off from the world.
Cut you off. That means you cannot go anywhere. You are stuck.
Storms, floods, heat. Nature can make life difficult in the countryside.
In a city, you are more protected from these things. The infrastructure, roads, buildings, services, makes it easier to manage.
That is true. The city is built to handle many different situations.
Okay, listeners, now it is your turn to think.
We have a few simple questions for you. Think about your answers. You can even say them out loud. This is great speaking practice.
Question number 1. Do you live in a city or in the countryside right now?
Think about it. Say it out loud. I live in a city. Or I live in a small town. Or I live in the countryside.
Simple answer. Short sentence, just say it.
Question number 2. What do you like about where you live?
For example, I like where I live because it is quiet. Or I like where I live because there are many restaurants.
What do you like? Think and say it.
Question number 3. Is there anything you do not like about where you live?
For example, I don't like where I live because the traffic is terrible. Or I don't like it because it is too quiet.
You see, even in a good place, there is usually something you do not like. That is life.
And question number 4, the big one. If you could choose, would you prefer to live in a city or in the countryside?
This is a personal question. There is no right or wrong answer. What does your heart say?
Take a moment. Think about it. Maybe you already know your answer. Maybe you are not sure. Both are okay.
Now let us go back and repeat some of the most important words and phrases from today. Listen carefully.
We will say each phrase slowly and clearly. You can repeat after us. This is very good for your English.
Ready? Let us start.
Number 1, convenience.
Convenience. Convenience. Convenience means things are easy to find and easy to do.
One of the advantages of city life is convenience.
Convenience. Say it with us. Convenience.
Number 2, cost of living.
Cost of living. How much money you need to live in a place.
The cost of living in big cities is very high.
Cost of living. Cost of living.
Number 3, commute.
Commute. Commute. Your journey from home to work.
My commute takes 1 hour every morning.
Commute. Very important word for daily life.
Number 4, pace of life.
Pace of life. The speed of how life moves, fast or slow.
The pace of life in the city is very fast.
The pace of life in the countryside is slow and relaxed.
Pace of life.
Number 5, pollution.
Pollution. Pollution. When the air, water, or environment is dirty or unhealthy.
Air pollution is a serious problem in many big cities.
Pollution.
Number 6, community.
Community. Community. A group of people who live in the same place and know each other.
In small villages, the community is very strong. People help each other.
Community.
Number 7, remote work.
Remote work. Working from your home or from anywhere, not from an office.
Because of remote work, many people can now live in the countryside and still keep their city job.
Remote work. This word is very important in today's world.
Number 8, outsider.
Outsider. Someone who is new to a place and does not quite fit in yet.
When I first moved to the village, I felt like an outsider, but after 1 year, I felt at home.
Outsider.
And finally, number 9, peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet. Feeling calm with no noise and no stress.
I moved to the countryside because I wanted peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet. What a lovely phrase.
Peace and quiet.
Even just saying it makes me feel relaxed.
You know, Alice, I think this topic is becoming more and more interesting in today's world.
You mean because of how things are changing?
Yes. For a long time, the choice was very clear. You want a good job? Move to the city. You want a quiet life? Move to the countryside.
But now, with the internet, with remote work, that choice is less simple.
Less simple. More freedom, actually. More choices.
More and more people are choosing what some people call the best of both worlds.
The best of both worlds. That phrase means you enjoy the advantages of two different things at the same time.
For example, you work a good city job online, but you live in a quiet village in the countryside.
You have the income of the city, but the peace and the fresh air of the country.
That sounds very attractive. I know several people who are doing this now.
Me too. And they say it is wonderful. They cannot imagine going back to full city life.
Although, not every city job can be done remotely. Some jobs need you to be there in person.
That is true. A nurse cannot work remotely. A chef cannot cook from home. Well, not for a restaurant.
Imagine that. Hello, this is your remote chef.
Your soup will be delivered digitally.
Okay, that was silly. But yes, some jobs truly need physical presence. And for those people, the city is still the better choice.
And also, some people simply love the city. They love the energy, the noise, the movement, the lights.
The city feels alive to them. It gives them energy. It excites them.
And that is completely valid. Everyone is different. What is right for one person may not be right for another.
That is the most important thing to understand. There is no one correct answer.
City life or country life, the best choice is the one that makes you happy.
The one that fits your personality, your job, your family, your dreams.
Well said, Alice. Alice, I want to go back to something you said at the beginning. You said you moved to the city for university, and you loved it at first.
Yes, at first I thought it was amazing. Everything was exciting. New restaurants every week, new events, new people, new experiences.
And then what happened?
After a few years, I started to feel tired. Tired and a little empty inside.
Empty inside?
Like I was doing many things, but nothing felt deep or meaningful. I was surrounded by people, but I felt lonely. The noise started to bother me. The rushing bothered me. I started dreaming about silence.
About silence and space.
Yes, just space. Space to breathe, space to think.
And did you do something about that?
I did. A few years ago, I moved to a smaller town. Not the deep countryside, but much quieter than the city. And honestly, it was one of the best decisions of my life.
Wow. Do you miss the city?
Sometimes. Sometimes I miss the variety of restaurants, the food diversity. I miss that.
Of course you do.
And I miss having everything close. But overall, my stress is lower, I sleep better, I feel calmer, and I feel much happier.
That is a beautiful story, and I think many people can relate to that.
What about you, David? You grew up in the city. Do you still love it?
Honestly, I am starting to have mixed feelings. I still love the convenience. I love being able to walk to a cafe, to a shop, to a park. I love the variety. But I notice that I need more peace now. When I was young, the noise did not bother me. Now I notice it. It affects my mood sometimes.
Your mood means how you feel. Happy, sad, stressed, calm.
Yes. And sometimes the city noise puts me in a bad mood without me even realizing it.
That is very common. It is called sensory overload. Too much stimulation for the brain.
Sensory overload. That is a great phrase. Sensory, related to your senses. Overload, too much.
When you have too much noise, too many people, too many lights, too many things happening, your brain can feel overloaded.
And that is when you start dreaming about the countryside. Exactly.
Exactly. You start imagining the green fields and the fresh air.
Okay, friends, we are coming to the end of today's episode. But before we finish, let us summarize.
Summarize means let us quickly go over the main points.
City life, convenience, jobs, entertainment, diversity, public transport, but also noise, stress, high cost, traffic, and sometimes loneliness.
Country life, peace, fresh air, nature, community, lower cost, space. But also fewer jobs, fewer services, limited transport, and sometimes boredom.
Both have beautiful things. Both have difficult things.
The best choice depends on who you are and what you need in life.
And remember, needs can change over time. What you want at 20 years old might be different from what you want at 40 years old.
That is so true. Life changes, we change, and our idea of a perfect home can change too.
The most important thing, know yourself. Know what makes you happy. Know what you need to live a good life.
And then find the place that gives you that.
Simple advice, but very powerful.
Powerful. Yes.
Now, we want to hear from you.
Yes, this is our favorite part. Tell us your story.
Do you live in a city or in the countryside right now?
Do you love it, or do you wish you could change?
Tell us in the comments, city life or country life? Which do you prefer and why?
We read every comment. We love hearing from you. You are from so many different countries: Morocco, Brazil, Japan, Turkey, Egypt, Mexico, Vietnam, India, Nigeria, all over the world.
And in every country, this question is interesting. City life or country life? The answer is different for everyone.
So write your answer below. Practice your English in the comment section. Do not be shy.
There are no mistakes in learning, only practice.
Only practice. We love that. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a like, share it with a friend who is learning English, and subscribe so you never miss a new episode. We have new conversations every week. Easy, natural, slow English for learners everywhere.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
It was a pleasure, as always.
Take care of yourself. Keep practicing, keep listening.
And remember, every day you listen is a day you improve.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye. See you next time.